morning, Kid Time friends. It's Miss Bree here. I hope you guys all had a wonderful weekend and enjoyed some of the sunshine we had. Today we are going to do the calendar, and I'm going to be doing a project with you for Space Week. So first we're going to do the calendar. We're going to start out with a good morning. Good morning, good morning. It's a good morning. We say hello and how do you do to all our friends and moms and dads too. Good morning, good morning. It's a good morning. Nice job, friends. So today we're going to start with the calendar. So the calendar. Does anybody know what month it is? It's March. M-A-R-C-H. March. So we had a weekend. And yesterday does anybody know what day it was yesterday? Sunday. If yesterday was Sunday, that makes today Monday. Nice job, friends. But we have a couple extra days to fill in. So the last time Miss Jessica did the calendar, it was Thursday. So we're going to fill in a couple extra numbers. But first we're going to start by counting all the numbers that we have. I want to hear everybody's voices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. What comes next? 20. Nice job. Does anybody know what two numbers make 20? There's a 2 and a 0. The 2 comes first. Nice job, my friends. And that was for Friday. What comes after 20? 21. Nice job, my friends. A 2 and a 1. What comes after 21? 19, 20, 21, 22. And a 22 is a 2 and a 2. Nice job, my friends. Which means today is, what comes after 22? 23. What two numbers make 23? A 2 and a 3. Nice job, my friends. So yesterday was Sunday, so that makes today Monday. It is Monday, March 23rd. What year? 2020. Nice job, my friends. Let's do a song. We're going to do 7 days. Ready? You guys sing it with me so I can hear you. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days. There are 7 days. There are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Nice job, friends. So I am going to, all right. So yesterday was, does anybody know what day yesterday was? You guys remember? It was Sunday. Sunday starts with what letter? S. Nice job, my friends. So I'm going to put that up here for yesterday. Today is Monday. Nice job. And Monday starts with what letter? The letter M. Nice job, friends. I'm going to put that here for today. And tomorrow is, we go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday starts with what letter? T. Nice job, my friends. And now for the weather. So I'm going to take a peek outside and see what kind of weather am I seeing. It's pretty bright outside. Let's see. Do I see snow? No snow. Thunder? No thunder and lightning. Hail? Not hailing. Oh, I know, rainbows. What do we need to make a rainbow? That's right. We need the sun and the rain. And the rain reflects off of the sun reflects off of the rain and makes rainbows. But it's not rainbowy today. Clouds. I see some clouds. Sun. I see some sun. Is it raining today? No, it's not raining today. Windy? I do see some trees moving outside. So I'm going to hold on to that one too. And foggy. Doesn't look foggy to me, so I'm going to not put that one down. So outside it is cloudy, sunny, and windy. Nice job, my friends. Thank you for doing the calendar with me. And now we're going to do a story. By looking at my book, can you tell what we're going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about space. This is what's out there. Out in the country, away from the bright lights of cities and towns, you can see that the night sky is filled with twinkling stars. For thousands of years, people all over the world looked up at the stars and wondered what they were. They picked out groups of bright stars that looked like pictures of animals and people. The ancient Romans gave names to many of these star pictures: Leo the lion, Taurus the bull, Gemini the twins, and Orion the mighty hunter. But a few bright lights did not fit into these star pictures. These lights seemed to wander around in the sky. They were called planets, a name that means wanderers. The Earth we live on is a planet, and this is the third planet from the sun. Can you find it? Let's see, where's the sun? The sun is here. So 1, 2, 3. That's where we are. Third from the sun. The Earth travels around the sun along with 7 other planets. Each planet follows its own path called an orbit. Together, 8 planets and the sun make up our solar system, and they are called Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The sun is a star, just like the stars you see twinkling in the sky at night. It looks bigger and brighter than the other stars because it is so much closer to us, only 93 million miles away. Like other stars, the sun is a huge ball of fiery gas, which gives off heat and light. We need the sun's heat and light for life on Earth. The planets do not give off any light of their own. All of their light comes from the sun's rays shining on them. The Earth's light comes from the sun too. The part of the Earth facing towards the sun has daytime. The part facing away from the sun has nighttime. So here's the sun. So what time of day do you think it is over here? It's daytime. And this side is dark. What do you think it is over here? It is nighttime. Earth spins round and around just like a top. So the part of Earth facing the sun keeps changing. This is why day turns into night and night turns into day. How long does it take for Earth to spin around one time? It takes 24 hours. So for the Earth to go around in one big circle, it takes 24 hours. Does the sun really rise and set? No, it just seems to because the Earth is always spinning. It spins from sunlight into darkness and back into night again. You spin with it. Can you feel it? Can you feel our Earth moving? Besides spinning like a top, Earth travels around the sun. It takes about 365 days for Earth to go around once. This is why a year on Earth is 365 days. Because Earth is a little bit tilted as it travels around the sun, our seasons change. If the weather is warm and the days are long where you live, you know your part of the Earth is tilting towards the sun. It is summer. If the weather is cold and the days are short where you live, you know the part of the Earth is tilting away from the sun. It is winter. Just as the planets travel around the sun, moons travel around the planets. Some planets have many moons. The Earth has just one. Our moon takes about 27 days, almost 1 month, to travel around the Earth. During this time, the shape seems to change. But of course, the moon doesn't really change shape. It just moves around the Earth. And sometimes, the side facing toward us is lit up completely by the sun. And sometimes, it's lit up only part of the way. And sometimes, it's not lit up at all. And so the moon phases. We have the crescent moon, the half moon, the gibbous moon, a full moon, a gibbous moon again, a half moon, and crescent moon. As the moon moves around the Earth, we only see its lit up part. So even though you can't see it, it's still there. It's just dark. The moon is the only place in the solar system that have people traveled to from Earth. The first person to walk the moon was an American astronaut named Neil Armstrong. He had fun walking on the moon. He found that when he took a step, he bounced. Why don't we bounce when we walk on Earth? Planets and moons have a force called gravity. The Earth's gravity is so strong that it pulls us to Earth. It pulls us down. It makes us heavy. The moon's gravity is not as strong as Earth, so Neil Armstrong was not as heavy on the moon. He was light enough to bounce. If you were on the moon, you would be much lighter than you were on Earth, too. There is no air or water on the moon. There are no plants or animals, just lots of rocks and dust. People have to wear spacesuits to stay alive. On Earth, air and other gases stretch the sunlight and spread it around. That is why our sky is blue. Since there's no air on the moon, the sky is black all the time. To a person standing on the moon, the Earth is the biggest thing in the sky. It looks like a beautiful blue ball covered with white clouds. The moon is our closest neighbor in the solar system. The planets Mars and Venus are closest neighbors. For a long time, people thought these planets must be a lot like the Earth. Some scientists even thought they could see signs of life on Mars. No human being has ever visited Mars, but during the 1970s, we sent a rocket up there. The rockets dropped robots down on the planet. The robots took pictures of Mars. The robot arms picked up samples of dirt and rock. They did not find any definite signs of life. Mars has some ice, but no oceans or rivers. The air is not like our air, and people cannot breathe it. Even so, Mars is more like Earth than any other planet. Millions and millions of years ago, there may have been rivers on Mars. There may have even been life of some kind, but nobody knows for sure. What do you think? Do you think that there was life on Mars at one point? We know that the solar system is mainly empty space. Even the closest of the planets are more than 25 million miles away from Earth. The first 4 planets in the solar system, called the inner planets, are alike in some ways. They are all made of rock and metal. Mercury is the planet closest to the sun. It takes just under 3 months to travel around the sun. It has no air at all. Venus comes next. It is very, very, very hot. It's about 900 degrees Fahrenheit because the clouds are poisonous gases hold in the sun's rays. Earth is the 3rd planet and is the only planet with oceans. Gases surrounding the Earth let the ocean's rays of the sun and keep out others that are bad for living things. Last one is Mars. Mars is the 4th planet and it's cold. Its air is thin and poisonous. The next 3 planets are further apart, and these planets are called the outer planets. They are huge and much, much bigger than Earth. But they are not solid like the Earth. They are made of liquid and frozen gas. Under the gas, there is probably a solid center of rock and metal. Jupiter is 5th from the sun. It is the largest planet. It is so big that all the other planets could fit inside of it. Jupiter is covered with brightly colored clouds. Saturn is the sixth planet. It has shining white rings made of chunks of ice. Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet. Looks blue like the Earth, but the blue color is caused by poisonous gases. Neptune. The eighth planet is very far away and hard to see. In 1977, we sent a spacecraft to take pictures of Neptune. It took 12 years to get there. Scientists used to believe that Pluto was the ninth planet, but now they know it is a dwarf planet. Besides planets and their moons, the sun and the stars, what else is out there in the solar system? Chunks of rock travel around the sun just as planets do. They are called asteroids. Other chunks of rocks are called meteoroids, and most meteoroids are very small. When a meteoroid flies near Earth, the force of the gravity pulls on it. It flies through the gases that surround the Earth, and it catches fire and burns up. Then it is called a shooting star. Have you ever seen a shooting star? Comets are out there too. A comet is like a dirty snowball whizzing through space. Comets are made of frozen gas, rocks, and dirt. When a comet gets near the sun, the pieces of dust and ice that trail behind it begin to glow. It looks as if a comet has grown a tail. So we have a shooting star, meteoroids, and a comet, and asteroids. There are more than we know about in the universe. The more we realize how special our Earth really is. The Earth has plenty of water. It is not too hot or too cold, and the air is good for living creatures. In the whole solar system, there is not another place exactly like it. The Earth is our home in space. The end. So today, my friends, you guys are going to go on a little journey with me. You guys are going to get to be astronauts. So, what does an astronaut do? Well, an astronaut goes up into space and they study the things that they see around them. But, like the book said, can they breathe the air? No, they can't breathe the air. There is no oxygen. We need oxygen to breathe, and that is the air that we breathe on Earth is oxygen. Is there gravity? No gravity out there. Gravity is like a magnet inside of our Earth that holds us down. That's how we stay down. But in outer space, there's no gravity, so astronauts have to use special suits to hold them down to Earth, like weighted boots. So, an astronaut has what? A helmet, they have gloves, they have a space suit, they have special boots, and they have their oxygen tank. You, my friends, are going to go on a journey with me. But first, before we do that, I'm going to talk about this. Does anybody know what this is? This right here. Have you ever looked up in the sky? What do you see? You see stars. But these stars are kind of special. They're part of constellations. Constellations are a group of stars that are clumped together, and they can form a picture. So all of these stars that are kind of clumped together, when people look at them, they can see different things in them. So this one right here, this one is called Orion. And it's the only one I can remember right now. But we're going to go on a little journey, and I want you to try to look for some of these constellations. But if we're going on a journey and we are going to be astronauts, I need you to put on your special gear. So what do we need? So everybody stand up. You're going to put on your helmet, put on your suit, step in it, put your gloves on, put your air tank on, make sure you turn it on, take a nice deep breath, make sure your oxygen tank is working, and last, let's get on your boots. So come with me, we're going to go on a journey. All right, astronauts, here we go. can see anything. Hang on. We need to take a little break from our time travel. Just give it a second. So while I'm gonna wait, I'm gonna talk about this we have up in our classroom. This morning, we have the sun, Mercury, Venus, the Earth, and the Moon, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto. All right, friends, let's go see if our adventure is ready. Let's go see. All right, here we go, friends. Good job, astronauts. What do you guys see? We have a huge star. You guys find any constellations? That looks like the Big Dipper. You see, there's 4 stars that are clumped together. Wow, guys. Whoa. All right, astronauts. Here we go. We're going back to our ship. All right, friends. I hope you enjoyed that journey as much as I did. Welcome back to Earth. So, what we're gonna be doing next is a little activity. For this activity, you're gonna need 2 pieces of paper. 2 pieces of paper. So, go ahead and go get your pieces of paper, and you will also need some markers. So go ahead and grab and go get some of that stuff, okay? I'm gonna grab my marker while you're grabbing yours. Alright, friends. So, for our first activity, you guys are gonna be able to design your own constellation. So remember, constellation is a grouping of stars that come together and they make a picture in the sky. So I have my paper, and what I first need you to do is to draw dots all over your paper. All over your paper. Just like that. So, after you have done drawing your dots on the paper, I'm going to have you guys look at your paper and see, do you see any different kind of shapes or any kind of designs? Let's see. You can play a little connect the dots on your paper. So, I see what did I see in my constellation? What does that look like to you? It kind of looks like a heart. Can there be more than one constellation on your paper? Of course, this is your work. So let's see if I see anything else. There's another one I saw. It kind of looks like a little dinosaur. Maybe that's a constellation dinosaur. I don't know. The choice is yours, my friend. So that's what I would like you to do. So grab a piece of paper, put dots on your paper, and try to connect some dots to make your own constellation. Nice job, my friends. When you're done, if you can, I would like you to trace your name, or to write your name the best that you can. And if you don't know how to write your name yet, that is okay. You can ask your mom, maybe your mommy and daddy can help you spell it. Or, yeah, so if you're a Ruff Dog or a Lunchie and you want to write your name, you can write your name. So I'm going to write, my first letter is a what? B, R, E. I wrote my name. I'd like you to do the same if you can. Does it need to be perfect? Nope, nothing's perfect. Nice job, my friends. So on our second piece of paper, I'm gonna do some ABC writing. So if you don't know what letter it is, it's okay. You can ask your mom and dad, or if you do know it, write it down on your piece of paper or shout it, okay? So I wanna hear you guys. So what letter is this? That's right, it's the letter T. So go ahead and write a T on your paper. Is this a capital T or a lowercase t? This is a capital T, nice job. And now I'm gonna put this one right next to it. What is this one? Good job, it is a T also. Is this a capital or a lowercase? That is a lowercase, nice job, my friends. The next letter we're going to write is this one. What letter is that? Sounds like D, D, D. D. Nice job, my friends. Is this a capital or a lowercase? This is a capital. Nice job, my friends. And the next one we're going to write is a circle with a line down. Nice job, friends. Do you know what this one is? Good job. It is a lowercase d. Good job, my friends. The next letter that we're going to do is the letter, sounds like F. Good job, my friends. It's a line down, line at the top, and line in the middle. The next one is like a candy cane with a line in the middle. Candy cane with a line in the middle. Also, F. Nice job, my friends. And the last letter that we are going to do is this one. A line down with the hump. A line down with the hump. That one sounds like P, P, P. P. Nice job, my friends. Is this a capital or a lowercase? Capital. Good job, my friends. And the last is another line down with a little hump. So if this is the capital, they look very similar, but this one is the lowercase p. Nice job, my friends. Alrighty, my friends, so I am going to end with another story. This is one of my favorites. This one's called 8 Days Gone. Hundreds gather, hot July, spaceship ready, he's set to fly. Launch pad countdown, smoke and flame, rumbling, blasting, seizing flame. Rocket orbits, engines fire, towards the moon, soaring higher. Shrinking planet, streaming fast, starry darkness, sprawling and vast. What can he see? That's our Earth. Why is it so small? Why do you think? Fasten helmets, gloves and boots, backpacks, air tanks, bulky suits. Oh, he's getting suited up. Where do you think he's going? Maybe on the same journey we took. Spacecraft readied, system checks, lunar module disconnects. Michael Collins stays with ship, waits, observing, tracking trip. What does observing mean? What is he holding? He's holding it looks like a notebook. He's going to be taking notes. So observation is when you look with your eyes and you take notes on what you see. So he's observing and taking notes on his trip. A nation is watching, bated breath, eagle landing, life or death. Can you see that? Where's he landing? What do you think that is? Armstrong makes his one small step, a giant leap from years of prep. He's on the what? He's on the moon. Do you know what these are? Those are called craters. And a crater is when a meteor or an asteroid will hit and it will leave little craters. Edwin Aldrin hops around, boot prints left on ashen ground. So now he's making his mark. Desolation, silent and dark, tranquil sea, barren and stark. All right, so we talked about it earlier, like the moon has different phases. So what time of day do you think it is up here on Earth? That's right, daytime. And can we see this part? So does that mean that our Earth was cut in half? No. What time of day do you think it is down there? Nighttime. Good job, friends. Haul equipment, careful test, exploration, lunar quest. Snapping pictures, planting a flag, soil, samples, rocks, and bag. So they're collecting samples to bring back to Earth so they can be studied. Eagle docking, mission ends, journey home to family and friends. Swiftly speeding, Earth ahead, ship arriving, news is spread. Ocean splashdown, hero seen, helicopter, quarantine. It's kind of like us right now, huh? In quarantine. We're hanging out at homes, right? But not home, he's not there for the same reason. Because now he's getting back to Earth. Now the scientists are going to make sure that his body's okay. Brave explorer, safe return. Data gathered, there's much to learn. Lunar mission, reached new heights, paved the way for future flights. The end. This is a real picture of the mission. This is the moon. And there's Earth. Thank you for hanging out with me, friends. I hope you are all doing well. I miss you very much, and I hope you guys enjoyed this little lesson, because I know I did. Bye, friends. Take care. I miss you.